It's Life and Time with Harry Slime, motherfucker. Josh is off pod right now, destroying shoes for our listeners. You know, honestly, yeah, for real, dude. Like, we definitely engage with our audience. We listen to what you want. I mean, this is kind of the true American experience right here. I mean, shit. I'm probably we're gonna have feet content. Oh, yeah, I need... Yeah. I forgot to sync. We'll have to do that. But that's okay. We can do that later in the pod. Yeah, we got some Civ 6 content. I mean, shit, you can't see it, but I'm fucking shit up over here. Like, I am the Holy Roman Empire, and I'm causing some fucking damage. Dude, like, for real, it's bad. Like, it started off with India wanting to talk some shit to me, and I fucked their shit up. And then America was like, I mean, Teddy Roosevelt is like the personification of America in this game, so I had to, like, knuckles up with him at some point. And, like, Josh, do you see what I did to him? I left him Chicago and San Antonio. All right, I left him the best city in the Midwest and a third-rate Texas city. The only places he wouldn't want. Yeah, dude, he'd be fucking furious. I took New Orleans, New York, Chicago, L.A., Washington D.C. Dude, I took Cincinnati from him.
Nuke the forest.
Yeah, I'm building nukes right now. That's for later. And I might even just pick somebody random just to be mean, which isn't really fair, but, like, you know. I think that's how you're supposed to play this game, is just to completely destroy shit. Man. Josh, I guess I should let you know now. Well, you already know. We'll let it be known on the pod. I've accepted a new position. I'm going to be starting a new job, which is pretty cool. I'm going to be a sergeant at arms in the Ukrainian army. So I'll be going over there and learning how to fire artillery and that old military joke where I'll be like, what is it? Like, I'll be a certified gravel technician because I'm always digging trenches and shit like that.
Got some fucking unionized names for trench diggers.
Yeah, dude. That's some real military shit right there. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Yo, Josh, I gotta ask you a question. Is it Fugazi or Fugazi? He's pulling shoes apart, by the way. It's off camera, though.
I don't know much about cars, sorry.
Dude, there were some cool F words that came from that era, like Fugazi or Fugazi, Fubar, fucked up beyond all recognition. That's a good one. That's a very military like way to describe things.
Yeah.
Man. Kind of gangster. They were just like seeing bad shit in Europe and they were like, we need to come up with a slang way to describe how bad it is over here. You know about Fubar, bro? Yeah, I do. I've been to fucking Aachen. Oh, yeah, speaking of, like, in Civ, I'm fucking German Jews, okay? So, like, I'm a fucking gangster. Like, I'm not even fucking... I am the German Jews. I am, yeah. I've been picking Judaism all the time as my religion, which is kind of cool.
Man, hate them as much as you want. They bounce back.
They do. They're the comeback kids of the century, really. like, dude, if you think about it, like, no disrespect, no hate. Here we go. But like, to take as many L's as you did in like the 19th and 20th century, and then just like,
And the 3000s BC.
yeah, that too. You did take some big L's during that time period, but you came back strong. Like, I gotta be mad real with you. I mean, Israel seems tight as fuck. I mean, all the Jews in America I've ever met have been pretty chill. Like, they seem to, vibe, really. I like the hats. I mean, it's kind of cool, you guys. Like, especially if you compare, like, I know it's not really, like, the same class or whatever. I don't know what word would be to describe that, but, like, the hats that the Jews wear versus like the hats that the priests wear in Catholicism, I think I fuck with the yarmulke a little bit more. I think the Catholic priest hat it's a bit bold, and I don't know how many outfits that can go with. Whereas the yarmulke,
The Catholics have always been dick riders.
yeah. Well, and like, they aren't even outfit oriented; they're costume oriented. Like if we're gonna be mad real, dude, you want to be mad real? Mad real on the fucking pod? Catholicism is costume rock, bro. It's Parliament Funkadelic. Oh my god, that's kind of awesome to think about, dude. Catholicism is Ziggy Stardust to the spiders from Mars. Sick. Shout out Bowie. I'm sure he'd be happy with that one. Dude, like, here, okay, Josh, serious question in the realm of Civ 6. Like, who should I go after next? Because, like, on one hand, like, I already took a Japanese city, and like, they've kind of been talking shit to me ever since about it, which I understand. Like, you're not happy about that. I get it. However, I do think it would be kind of cool considering what we've been through as a people. The Chinese aren't too far away from me, and I could take over Wuhan. And I would be like, that'd be sick for the German Empire the German / Holy Roman Empire to fucking run Wuhan, dude, and then use Wuhan to nuke the world. Fuck yeah, dude. 2020 sim. Hey, what was it? What was their name? Lucinda?
Janet or something?
I can't remember.
I don't know. You're a dude, and we know it.
Yeah.
You don't have to pretend.
Yeah, just say who you are and say you like feet. Like, we get it.
Yeah.
You're not getting my Piggly Wigglies. That's Patreon tier.
Yeah, I'm sorry that we have to call it out, and we couldn't be casual as per the request.
Yeah. No.
Here,
This
let's
is
sing.
I did sync earlier, but we got a double.
Yeah.
Fucking whoever that is, though, I do hope you come.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did that. Dude, how hard is it to sync, like, mid-episode? Is it hard?
There should be a button that does it automatically.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me?
There might be. There's one in Premiere. But to sync mid-episode, as long as you're not doing cuts, it's fucking easy.
Okay.
You just look for the audio spike and you put them together.
Okay. All right, well, that works. Josh is going to give me, like, video editing tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't even, dude, auto sync. I didn't, like, that makes my life. I bet it does have it too.
There's a lot of things that I spent probably days worth of time trying to do manually for too long, and then figured out that there's a fucking button that does it.
Gotta love it when you find out that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And see, wiggling. Now, there's been a lot of fun stuff that's happened in the world recently. I haven't paid attention to any of it.
Me neither. I assume it was fun.
Yeah, dude. Twitter always seems like it's about something, but who the fuck knows what that website is?
Do you follow the RNC on Twitter or the GOP?
I definitely follow some people. Like,
I follow the GOP Twitter account. It's fucking, oh my God, dude. The most elementary school headline summation of events I've ever fucking seen. It's very much all of the misleading shit. Like, Joe Biden had cue cards. Joe Biden had index cards he was reading off of. Bitch, we know. We've seen Iron Man. Fucking people without dementia have index cards. Why?
Fucking Marlon Brando needed it in The Godfather. You expect me to believe Biden doesn't need them?
Yeah. It's all very inflammatory. Like, Joe Biden said he wants to create jobs. Well, my great aunt Sue got fired for calling her manager the N-word. What now, Biden? Not that anyone's any better than this, but they seem it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, it's. I'm glad you brought that up because I was gonna do it as a sketch on the. Look, I'm aware of the tone the show has taken in the last 5, 6, 7 episodes. I'm aware. Okay, I'm aware. I got a sketch idea where I was gonna have one of my friends just like I'd be like sitting outside and they just appear out of nowhere and they just go, "Hey, are you guys fascist now? Like, so what is the actual deal? Like, I don't know what is this?" Like, no, we're just being silly. We're just being dumb. I'm still a member of honestly, you know what you know what political party I think I'm in?
The radical one.
You're fucking A right, brother.
Yeah.
We surf.
I do not claim to cower behind a veil of silliness. Nor do I claim satire. My bigotry is real. My hatred is real. Fascism, sure, I guess.
Look. Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not usually very like clothing oriented metrosexual, but if we got to be fascist, we got to be fascist,
fair. I mean, my thing is I look. We all know about the Dirtbag Left podcast, all right? And, like, that's fine. I'm not trying to be one thing or the other. But, like, if you haven't noticed with this show and the over 120 episodes that we're at, where we, like a seesaw, kind of bounce back and forth between making fun of both worlds, I don't know if you really get what we're doing here. Like, it's never been about, like, us being like a part of anything. It's been about what's the funniest fucking bit. Like, and that's why we did the slur bit. Get mad at me as much as you want. The idea of a corporate roundtable of fucking different white guys going, well, I don't know, we will let you vibe, but we still get to pick the slurs is fucking hilarious. It's a fucking amazing bit.
It is a silly concept, but once again, I must reiterate, I did it for a love of the art. I did it for a passion for slurs, and you people should engage with that more.
Yeah, dude, they're fun.
Yeah.
It's cool. And like you can call us them, but you gotta be good.
Also, sorry, that just remembered something. If you're itching for casual foot content,
yeah.
Prison Break scene from Zoolander 2. You're gonna fucking love that.
I love that you know that.
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah. You know what?
It's about 2/3 of the way into the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
Go ahead and
You can find the clip on YouTube. Prison Break Zoolander 2.
yeah, no, like I give anybody props that can like really bust it to a YouTube video because it's tough nowadays.
Yeah, dude. I remember growing up. That was my home and garden catalog. That was what I had to make do with.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh boy. This reporter.
Do you remember the Marble Cake era?
No.
You might be not trying to be that guy, but you
No,
might be a little young for this. But this is like very early 4chan, like in the early days of YouTube when they really couldn't like moderate the content the way they can nowadays. But 4chan users wanted to get around the fact that there's not supposed to be porn on YouTube, so they started uploading it under marble cake and like different marble cake recipes. And so people would just search marble cake and there'd be fucking gangbangs and all types of different shit.
That's
and like
amazing.
Oh yeah, dude. And there was like I think it might have been like 2008, 2009ish when there was what was called like the purges, and that was when like YouTube first went through and was like, okay, we're getting rid of all the marble cake porn that's on this fucking website.
I do like how the natural progression of that took us to a complete 180 where Pornhub has like full crash course world history John Green episodes where Nerdy Brunette absolutely blasts Albanian citizens or something.
Yeah. Well, and then there's like the comedy content on there, because there's that guy that was like, it was very much like a Me Too era joke, but he was basically doing a bit where it was like, I tell you good night and I leave your door, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, Belle Delphine in her fucking meteoric rise got a bunch of subscribers by saying, at this certain goal, I'll make a Pornhub account. And her first video was, I put a gamer inside me and she eats a picture of PewDiePie fully clothed. And then there's people who were putting fucking podcasts on there. We know people. We know local people who were running a fucking podcast on there.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we do. I do. I don't know if you know them.
Who's putting their...
It got taken away in the Pornhub purge because it was non-verified content.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, okay. I mean, speaking of, like, man, I wish we were cool enough to do, like, the Adam 22. I know he's not popular right now. I know he's in trouble. But, like, look, that whole thing, have you heard about his podcast that he was doing?
No.
He was doing a podcast on OnlyFans where basically he would interview porn stars and then him and his girlfriend would fuck them.
Nice.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's really cool. That's very James Dean, except an actual journalist.
Yeah, dude.
Oh
like,
my God.
And like, man, to be that cool.
Oh my God.
We should get, you know what? Get Feet People. Get us more money. We need to start getting like an economy going here where we're showing feet, you give us money, because I would love to do a podcast where we're getting sucked off, dude. That would be like, we just like pay 2 sex workers and just like, it's like the scene from Police Academy. Like, that would rule so hard, dude.
I think it's got a good amount of shock and awe to it. I have to bring this up, though.
Yeah.
We've been beat to the punch by better sex workers.
Wait, really?
Fucking Stoya is the one that I know, and several other people whose names I don't remember because they're not Stoya. I love you, Stoya. Did a thing called Women Read You a Book While Sitting on Vibrators. And it's just like them from the waist up reading a fucking book at a table, trying to stave off the throes of ecstasy, and it's snackable content, honestly.
Well, it's kind of weird because like I maybe not that horny, but I posted it on my Instagram where it was like this ASMR video of this woman, like she's basically like lightly typing on a keyboard and asking, and my favorite part, asking you questions about video games, which is such a specific like world that we live in. Like,
dude, ASMR is the truth or dare of internet content. It's very much like, we're doing this because we're horny. We all know that. We won't say it because it's just a bit of fun. But
yeah, no, that's why I got mad at Damien in the comments, because it's like, you broke the game, dude. It's like saying the N-word when we're all trying to make black jokes. Like, you broke the game. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You went too far.
You did. I can't believe Damien went too far. But bringing things back to race, I had an epiphany earlier, and I knew we were potting, so I saved it for the pod.
Yes.
I was outside, staring at the geese,
Uh-oh.
letting the rage boil in,
Yeah.
and I had a moment of lucid understanding for why the gypsies were so hated for so long. Now, we've been over this. If you've been following the pod, we've talked about the geese, the reasons they're allowed to fucking live. They're a federally protected species because they're terminally migratory.
Premium geese content on the pod here.
That's right. They're not actually native to here is one of the big aspects of why they're a protected species, because it's like, yeah, they're not from here. They're always moving around.
Migrants.
Yeah.
Trying to take our jobs.
But for some reason, they're always fucking here, and they're always causing fucking shit. Right?
They are.
The fact that you could have this, nomadic clan, and it's like, yeah, we can't really do anything. I guess, like, they're not our people, but they're setting up shop here, selling me fucking charm bracelets. What the fuck? I just want to walk down my front porch. I'm being attacked by these charm bracelet merchants who laid eggs under my porch. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, you have to really think about the, oh yeah, let me move this out of the way. Sorry, I blocked your premium content there. I did a bad direct. Well, maybe it was a good thing. Who knows? But anyways, back to the point. You think about like the fact that like the really like Irish Romani gypsy culture, they're kind of wandering around the British Empire, and let's be mad real, like the British aren't really, and as I've gotten older, I'm more understanding to this, but they're not really interested in the general haberdashery of nonsense and bullshit. They're very much about order. Like you can tell they're cousins of the Germans, about order, things like that.
Yeah, so they went through World War II, and they were like, yeah, we're on rations. We eat gruel, lightly salted sometimes. Yeah. And then they liked it so much that they never put spices back into their food.
Well, and even to add to that, think about how like they were told to go into like the London Underground to like watch out for the bombings, and there was a lot of like government mandate to be able to protect them. We wouldn't do that in this country. Like, I love us to death, but if we were getting bombed, there would be a certain portion of us who would be like, nah, fucking shoot it at my house. I'm staying here, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
Like, so like, yeah, you just, I could see it. I could see like you own this beautifully manicured fucking estate. Like it's fucking 14 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, and there's a dungeon, and there's just beautiful shit, and the lawn is perfectly manicured, and you've got an outdoor garden.
Jane Austen's locked in the attic spouting prose.
Literally. And outside is like 8 people hanging around a fucking carriage, like trying to sell wares to like your neighbors as they pass by. I'm not trying to be that guy, but I'll be that guy. It'd get old after a while.
It's losing patience. It's the same thing as living in a urban area like a city or some shit.
Yeah.
You show up, you are devastated at the state of, oh my God, the people in poverty, the homeless. Mm-hmm. It's so terrible to see. After 2 months or so, you're like, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. I am so fucking tired. I don't know if I told you this. I had a thought the other day. It finally warmed up here for a bit, and it was really warm. I stopped at the gas station. There was a dude walked up to me, said, hey man, can you buy me a cold drink, please? He was fucking sweaty, tired, pushing an empty shopping cart. And I was like, sorry man, I can't. And then I was thinking about it after he went in to bother someone else.
Yeah.
And my first thought, this kind of like knee-jerk reaction, was I was down in Cincy in February, and it was fucking cold, and there was a dude there who like walked up to me and that's a whole different story. He had the realest conversation I've ever heard with a homeless person. But then he said like, listen man, I'll be straight up with you. I'm fucking cold and I need somewhere to fucking please. And so my knee-jerk reaction here to this guy is They want somewhere warm when it's fucking cold. They want something cold when it's fucking warm. When will these guys just fucking chill? And then I had to separate myself into multiple personalities and sit myself down and go like, that's the stupidest thing you ever fucking said, man.
All right, I got one for you since I so I go to the Kroger not all the time. I really try not to go in there because it's a fucking shit show. But I happened to step into the Kroger on Wayne. Shout out Dayton people who know. And I'm in line, and this the cashier is like very much like a long-haired kind of gingery hipster dude, and he's taken my my stuff, and then he kind of turns around because he sees this guy walking around behind him, and he goes, huh, and he like follows him for a second, and then he comes back and he takes a few more, like he brings out a few more of my things, and then he's like, son of a bitch, and I see him like walk over and walk down the aisle. I don't even know what he saw until he comes back, and as he's coming back, this manager comes around who's like the most portly black man I've ever seen him, like just like a globe, just well, bam. And he's like coming around like the cash registers, and the ginger dude meets him, and he goes, hey man, there's a homeless guy in the aisle back there, and he's eating cream of mushroom soup right now. And like the manager goes, and this is one of my favorite responses, he goes, is it cooked? Like, no, it's not cooked. He's eating into the fucking aisle, bro.
No, it's our stock.
Yeah, like he pried a can open, dude. Like, and so what I saw was like this young white dude was like, he was amped, but he was like amped to the level where like I think he wanted to go fight the guy.
Yeah.
And like the older black dude was like old enough and wise enough to go, don't go up to that crazy person like that. You don't know what they're fucking, they got a can in their hands and they might be like, just be careful. Like, don't do that shit. So he literally goes, he goes, I got it, man. Just ring people out. I'll take care of it. He walks over there, and like this like guy, he like basically is helping this dude, and I see him pull this guy around, and the guy that comes out from behind the fucking like aisleway is like if Hagrid was a midget, dude. Oh, it's like just like massive hair, massive beard, hair, just but and like really stocky features. Just like if he was 6'9", he'd be a terrifying guy. But he's 4'8", so he's just this wee little man running around taking cream mushroom soup from aisles.
Of course it's cream of mushroom soup.
I had my own run-in with a fucking gypsy, man. Like that was my God. Gypsy. Yeah. Wouldn't it be great if like I leave the shop and there's just like 8 more of them outside like next to a carriage? Trying to sell me like rattlesnake venom and ales and cures and shit like that.
Dostoevsky, we have uncooked mushroom. Very good price.
Dude. Man. The homeless really are the gypsies. They are. Oh my God. Fucking gypsy culture.
I think the thing that really cemented me kind of getting to a new place with homeless people was when I was fucking at a Subway in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Subway, like the restaurant. Their train system fucking sucks. I would not call that a Subway. And
yeah, timeout.
Yeah.
Real small interjection. Where the fuck does that thing go, man?
North, south, east, and then they trimmed off the end of the west one.
Oh, fuck.
You know how the map looks like a fucking cardiovascular system in real cities? Like,
yeah.
It's a plus.
Yeah, yeah. No, literally. Like, I remember going to Atlanta, and I was like, oh, shit, we can use the metro to kind of get around the city. I don't really need, to use my car No.
You can spend you can spend, 10, 15 bucks and 3 hours of your time to get to a place where the Uber is cheaper to where you're actually going.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's the worst transit system in the country.
It's fucking stupid because it was built for the Olympics to ferry people from the airport to the city or to the area north of the city or the area west of the city or the area east of the city.
Oh, and then you all got bombed.
Yeah.
Fuck. That sucks, guys.
Yeah, we were fucking asking for it.
So, hold on. Wait. I forgot. We need to start doing this on the pod. Satire character piece.
Yeah.
Like, we need some. We need Josh. You can say what he wants. I'm in the box still. I gotta make sure I don't. Like, I'm about to. You know what? Either I was thinking about this. Either satire character piece, or I was thinking about putting those like disclaimers at the front of the pod where it's like,
Oh yeah, this falls under fair use.
yeah, dude, sample our slurs, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's great.
Yeah, I'm doing a satire of a functional member of society. Oh, I said society. That's rough. I can do better than that. Society. And what the fuck was I? Oh yeah, I'm in a Subway, making my order, and as they're putting the ham on my sandwich, this fucking teeny little girl who's working behind the counter, fucking like a goddamn meerkat, head up, posture straight, pointing, fucking barks. No!
Oh god.
No! Leave! And I look over, and it's no one doing anything. A homeless guy had tried to sneak in so he could act like he had been sitting there eating.
Covert ops homeless guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it, dude. Yo, speaking of things that make you jump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Trampolines.
Trampolines do make you jump. I'll tell you what else makes me jump. I don't know if you saw it, man, but did you see Casey Anthony's ass
No.
in those recently released pictures?
No.
Google that shit right now. That is a Goog worthy of the pod. Holy shit. So for folks who, you can Google it too. Google Casey Anthony Disney World pics or booty pics or what, I don't know. And look at the dumper on this fucking woman.
Oh.
Look at that thing.
Wow.
Look at that thing. Holy fuck, dude.
That's a lot.
That, bro. And here's the thing. I am going to go on record. I do think that was surgically enhanced because, I'll be very honest, I'd have remembered that ass from the trial. I'm just going to be mad real here. But that ass right there, keeping it 100, we say spicy shit on the pod. That ass right there would make a black guy turn a fucking car around, dude.
Dude, it's absurd.
God damn it. You and the Garfield porn. But you saw it though, right?
Yeah.
That thing, that'll make that'll make that'll make a black guy cause family issues because he's bringing a white woman around. 100% right there.
There you go.
And here's the thing, bro. I originally saw it on Twitter, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I originally saw the responses that the world was kind of giving to this because Twitter kind of fucking exploded over this one. It's pretty fucking mind-boggling how round it is, really.
Yeah.
And I don't want to speak on behalf of everybody, okay? And I also want to say that I, without a doubt, think that what she did was wrong, okay? Now...
Bold statement. Hot take.
I do think that, I do think it was horrible. I mean, and like regardless of what the court case came out to be, I mean the details were weird. Okay, but if we're going to move into this world where we've kind of just accepted OJ as like, you know, just an elderly figure on Twitter who, I hate to be the one to say this, but if you look at his Twitter page, seems the most well-adjusted out of everybody. Like he's like, he goes on, he talks about stats, he tells you about like how like his you know, like he's like, you know, what he's doing in his day, he's playing golf or whatever, and he goes back to his fucking thing. So my hot take for the day is like, I think America's over the Casey Anthony thing, and I think that ass just did it. I don't think it's right what she did, but I'm just saying, like, she's out there. She's going and doing stuff. I think it's weird she went to Disneyland, given the fact of what her history is. But I think we might be over it. I think we've moved on. Like I think it might be just a thing of the past now.
There's a lot of ways that nature is healed. If you Google blue waffle and go to images, you get pictures of breakfast foods that are colored blue. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You don't find what we all know should be there.
Yeah, no, I really, and it's a weird acceptance that I didn't think, because like that woman in like whenever that shit happened was one of the most hated fucking people on the planet. And so was O.J. Simpson. I mean, O.J. damn near cut that bitch's head off. Like, he went, like, hard in the motherfucking paint on that one. Like, fucking Christ, dog. So, like, and now, like, nobody really yells at him on, like, there's not like, oh my God, O.J.'s on, that's horrible. No, he's there, and he talks about how he thinks that Jamar Chase is probably one of the better receivers in the NFL, and that, you know, he's shooting a good game of golf, and it just is, it's fine, baby, it's fine.
He's more successfully integrated into the world of sports than Mia Khalifa has.
Yeah, literally. And it makes me wonder what is like in store for. Does this mean Casey Anthony is going to have like? Is she going to become a vibrant Twitter personality?
Is she the new Bud Light girl?
Oh my God, dude! Just a couple of those cans on that fat fucking ass, like. Oh damn! Trans or not, you know you want to fucking suck on this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the mindset, honestly.
Literally, if you drink 6 or 7 of these, you'll forget about your past. Totally, you won't even think about it. Like, it won't even come up ever. Like,
but that's the trick. You got to drink 6 or 7 all the time.
Literally.
Forever and never stop.
Who knew the thing to get over the bereavement of child death was a 6-figure endorsement deal?
It works.
It works, baby.
Caitlyn Jenner, no, none of her kids died. She killed a person.
Yeah, dude. She killed a person. Did she kill a person and then go trans, or then was trans and I think she went trans and then killed a person?
It was after trans. It was enough that I think it kind of got forgotten about because the larger discussion was trans.
Do I get to make this joke then, since it's been long enough?
I'm sure.
I think it's really funny that she turned into a woman and immediately got into a car wreck.
Yeah.
Like, even through surgery, it fucks it up.
That's right.
Caitlin, why the fuck did you run 3 red lights?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, top text, bottom text memes can have their place. You know, they're a little outdated. But a really good one is dressing up as a curb so she'll finally hit. This
bitch be like parallel parking. I never get in there. Oh fuck!
I
Dude.
successfully parallel parked yesterday and then out loud to myself said, God, I'm fucking good. And then got out of my car and slammed the door.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
You got to talk yourself up for the little things.
parallel parking is tough, especially if you have like a big car. I cheated because I started with like a 2-door Subaru Impreza, and like you could whip that fucking thing into anywhere. It was front wheel drive, you just fucking. It was so easy, bro. And then I moved to my fucking Impala, and it was like, oh my, what the fuck? Like, I have like a foot extra of car. I have to. God damn it, dude. No. This is bullshit.
Very true.
What are we at?
40.
40? Yeah, we'll cut it here because we got like a little fun little segment we're gonna do. But I mean, Life and Time with Harry Slime on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe. Fuck your dad. You know, do the whole fucking thing. There you go.